Oh, that movie was a schizophrenic meta piece of fanfic chock full of feminist fantasies and utter nonsense. The Bride, directed by Maggie Gyllenhaal, starring Jessie Buckley, Christian Bale, and briefly Maggie's brother Jake, because of course. The movie takes place in 1930s Chicago, for reasons, and this movie sort of tells a story about Frankenstein, or more correctly Adam, being lonely and trying to find a bride. But since Dr. Frankenstein is long since dead, they obviously had to find a female doctor to take on the task of mad scientist, all while Adam pines over the one-time famous and handsome actor, played by Jake Gyllenhaal, smiled at him. The corpse they find, who Adam thinks is too good for him immediately, had died because she went insane being possessed by Mary Shelley. For reasons. Once she's brought to life, Adam and Ida, or the bride, then go on a quasi-Bonnie and Clyde style adventure while inspiring flappers to cause chaos, all while yelling brain attack! For reasons. And that's sort of the whole point of this movie. For reasons. Because along the way, the film includes a random possessed dance scene. For reasons. Mary Shelley taking over the bride time and again. For reasons. Though that one is probably to remind the audience that the book was written by a competent woman, unlike this film. Now, my biggest takeaway is that if you're going to turn Frankenstein's monster into an incel, don't cast Christian Bale in the role because it's a bigger waste of his talent than casting him as Gore the Godslayer in Thor Love and Thunder. The entire time I watched the movie, I couldn't enjoy it because I was trying to figure out why it was even made in the first place. Well, besides the obvious feminist screeching of brain attack. Now, as much as I didn't like it, there was at least some competent filmmaking by people other than the director because it didn't entirely look like ass and Christian Bale did a good job. So while I will never watch it again, I'll go ahead and give it 2 stars for that effort and say, no sir, I didn't like it. Anyways, cheers.